As a logistics officer in Baghdad, Chris Petrosini had one of the most dangerous jobs in the military, securing convoys in hostile territory. But that was nothing compared to finding a job in this economy. That's where Mary Falvey comes in. She's a volunteer mentor with a program by veterans across America that matches business leaders with returning veterans to help them find a job.
You go from, getting on the road every day to not knowing if you're coming back to now wearing a suit and tie and trying to sell yourself, where, you're just trying to stay alive, essentially, when you're deployed overseas.
Every soldier that deploys to war comes back in some manner or other changed, whether it's physical, emotional, or psychological. It is indispensable to have somebody that you can talk to, especially if they understand the challenges that you're facing.
Most of the job seekers in the program are veterans, but it's also open to family members, people like Natalia Baez. After her brother Vishnu was severely injured in Iraq, she and her mother moved to the U.S. from the Dominican Republic. Having a mentor was critical in helping her adjust and finally land a job in New York.
It's just that one person that you can ask anything that you need and not be afraid of asking. I had so many questions. She was my guide. She knew my insecurities, she knew my strengths, and she knew it from an outside source.
By virtue of our relationship and the fact that we hit it off, we started talking on the phone and speaking via email more regularly to try to expedite the process. So I did for her what people did for me when I needed a job, when I needed that network. I introduced her to people who could make things happen, right?
I think a lot of corporations look at veterans and that stigma. Are we hiring a veteran that might have issues? Mary gets me that opportunity where I can go in and they can see my face and they can talk to me and they can say, well, you know what, actually, him being a veteran is good.
This is an incredible talent pool for us. These young men and women have picked up skills and talents in the military, leadership, teamwork, discipline, can-do mentality, that they probably wouldn't have gotten elsewhere.
As for Chris and Mary, Chris started a job last week with Mary's company.
I always had it in the back of my mind, but I think it was important for the full experience for Chris to really network across different industries.
Feels good. I got to turn off all my accounts for Career Builder and Monster and all them. I'll keep them open, but it's nice not to worry about it anymore.